Breaking news. Open grazing ban. Miyetti Allah seeks middle ground with southern governors, begs earnestly. Hello, my wonderful people. We are all aware of what happened a few days back, precisely not up to more than 7 or 8 days. The governors of the southern region of the country came together, every one of them, irrespective of their political party preference or differences. They all came together as one. And the sole purpose is to discuss insecurity that is gradually creeping and becoming a major issue in the region. Irrespective of whether PDP or APC, the unanimous agreement was Miyetti Allah, cattle rearing, ban, moving around publicly and all that ban, and they don't want that, as they think this to be a cheap way for criminals to, invade into the region. And so Miyetti Allah has been quiet, thinking that their people, elites in places of whatever, will be able to, bully the southern governor. However, they tried, but it has not worked. And so they are coming to plead that they should allow them. Can you see that they are hell bent on entering? In case you're not aware, in Kano State right now, very core north, an ancient city, one of the ancient cities of the north, no Fulani headsman can just come in. They will send you back. In case you're not aware, nobody's making any news about that. If you're not aware, it's a new law now in Kano State as we speak. We've not heard the Attorney General respond. Let's get all the details. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Breaking news. Open grazing ban. Miyetti Allah seeks middle ground with southern governors. Begs earnestly. The Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeder Association of Nigeria, MAGBAN, says instead of the blanket ban on open grazing in the southern part of the country, a middle course should be reached to ease the tension in the region. The middle course, according to the southern counterpart of MAGBAN, can be reached via dialogue by the leaders of the south and north. They've tried it didn't work. So the group suggested that the dialogue should be on improved and modern mode of livestock keeping. It will dose the heightened tension across the north and the south and give sufficient room for gradual adjustment that will be beneficial to the generality of Nigeria. Chairman of the group in the southeast, Gandakdu Sadiq, told the National in Anambra State. Sadiq added, neither the North nor the South political leaders should call the bluff of the commoners, whose surface interpretation of the situation as tendency of prevailing misgiven range and avoidable friction across the board. He noted that insecurity in Nigeria has increasingly created suspicion among different ethnic nationals in the country. Magdat leader said, in instant and recent time, however, the Fulani ethnic nationalities have suffered greater than any other nationality with regards to insecurity, blanket condemnation on the whole of the tribe of the Fulanis in Nigeria because of some few mischief carriers. Because of the mode and the nature of cattle rearing, the herders are more on the receiving end and so always interfere with multicultural society among other host community. We are equally exposed to camp infestation and other issues that come with migration from one criminal mind for some people leading to the other. There are law-abiding herders as well as those who commit criminal acts. The entire Fulani suffer the ordeal, unfortunately. I always insist that the government and the statutory security and law enforcement organs should and must not shrink their primary responsibility of securing the lives and property of the law-abiding Nigerians. Recently, Southern governors met and placed a blanket ban on open grazing in a collective response to demands of their people, as the chairman of Magdan, Southern Region, has said. I have been interacting closely with some of these politicians and leaders and understood the pressure on them to make the stand and really take a stand. Our people, however, have lived harmoniously with the tribe in the south for a very long time. But very recently, activities of migrating Fulanis have put unhealthy suspicion and attitude among the people that have now aged long, welcome, warm, receiving community are the ones now fleeing from us and calling us the criminals. There is therefore need for the frictional disagreements to be adjusted and growing hatred to be brought to a stop. We sincerely really plead with the governors of the South to please consider our request and have a dialogue and come to a place of reasoning rather than a blanket bound they have placed on us. I really think that the political leaders of the North, particularly those of whom are Fulani stock, understand the dilemma of the livestock rearing and put heads together to constructively engage the Southern counterpart in a good way to give us way forward. So that's the Fulanis begging and saying that please, we don't want fight. You know, the Attorney General tried it. The whole nation, in fact, they made cartoon of the guy. He would have seen the cartoon. The whole nation was like, oh, guy, you okay? Is everything all right? Do you need paracetamol? Or probably we should give you the stronger dose. You know, everybody could not believe what they were hearing. That the Attorney General of the Federation was speaking in such a light that, Fulani headsmen, blah, blah, blah. And people were like, seriously, are you okay? You see, so they've looked at it and they've seen that, nobody can speak. Ogaru Bashe will try to speak for Buhari. Akeredolu replied and said, please, don't tell us Buhari said. Can the Buhari address the nation and let us know where he stands, because you are an agent. You know, it was becoming really, really dirty. I mean, it was a war of words back and forth. And you could tell that people were not happy and will not take no for an answer. And the southern governors have put down their feet to say, you know what, before you could do it and get away with it, not anymore. And so this has become a real, issue for them. And they're like, wow, please, can you discuss with our own northern whatever and have a dialogue, have a place where we can now come together on a round table. This is where we are at the moment. We would like to hear from you. What do you think with all that is happening? Please leave us a comment. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.